World War I, also known as the Great War, was a global conflict that engulfed Europe and beyond from 1914 to 1918. It was a war that had no true victors, only survivors. Millions perished on battlefields across Europe. Empires crumbled and the world was forever changed by the scale of the devastation. The war left deep scars on the social, political and economic fabric of the 20th century. The world watched in horror as Europe descended into chaos. New technologies of war emerged, including tanks, airplanes and poison gas. These advancements made warfare more deadly than ever before. The war also saw the rise of new military tactics such as trench warfare, which resulted in horrific casualties and a stalemate on the Western Front. The road to World War I was paved with a complex web of alliances, nationalism, imperialism and militarism. The assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand of Austria-Hungary in Sarajevo on June 28, 1914 by a Serbian nationalist, Gavrilo Princip, was the spark that ignited the powder keg of Europe. Austria-Hungary, backed by Germany, issued an ultimatum to Serbia demanding satisfaction for the assassination. Serbia, supported by Russia, refused to comply fully with the ultimatum. This set off a chain reaction of events as alliances were invoked. Germany declared war on Russia and France, and Great Britain declared war on Germany. The system of alliances created a domino effect, drawing nations into the conflict. Within weeks, most of Europe was at war. The Central Powers, led by Germany and Austria-Hungary, were pitted against the Allied powers, led by France, Russia and Great Britain. World War I was characterized by its unprecedented scale of violence and the use of new technologies. The Western Front, stretching across northern France, became a scene of brutal trench warfare, where armies fought from elaborate systems of trenches dug into the ground. Millions of soldiers died in battles of attrition, such as the Battle of Verdun and the Battle of the Somme. On the Eastern Front, Germany and Austria-Hungary faced Russia. The Eastern Front was marked by mobility and vast distances, in contrast to the static trench warfare of the West. The Ottoman Empire joined the Central Powers, opening up a new front in the Middle East. After 4 long years of war, the Allied powers emerged victorious. Germany, exhausted and facing internal unrest, signed the armistice on November 11, 1918. The Treaty of Versailles, signed in 1919, officially ended the war but imposed harsh penalties on Germany, including territorial losses, disarmament and crippling reparations. The war resulted in the collapse of empires, including the Austro-Hungarian, Ottoman and Russian empires. The war had a profound impact on the course of the 20th century. It led to the rise of new ideologies such as communism and fascism, and set the stage for future conflicts, including World War II. The war also had a lasting impact on the arts, literature and culture as writers and artists grappled with the horrors they had witnessed.